Good afternoon. Thank you for choosing Channel 3 for your news. I'm David Carroll.
And I'm Cindy Sexton. A turn of events this afternoon during a Varnell City Council meeting. Members voted to do away with the city's police department.
The elimination comes after police say former City Council member Sheldon Fowler assaulted police officers, and Varnell's police chief, Lyle Grant, was put on paid leave for the way he handled the investigation. Channel 3's Tim Pham tells us how the meeting played out and what this means for the people of Varnell.
The Varnell City Council called a special meeting this morning to discuss the police chief's suspension. In a sudden turn of events, and after giving the chief Lyle Grant his job back, the council then voted to disband the entire department.
But you shouldn't try to
I am
run
not trying to, and I resent your suggestion. You're not going to do that to me.
That's a small clip of a heated exchange at the meeting called to talk about the future of Chief Grant, who was on paid leave after arresting a councilman in June. After a closed-door meeting, Mayor Anthony Halsey announced that Grant acted accordingly and reinstated the chief. Then Councilman Jean Pourquoi motioned to disband the police department.
People in Varnell will get value from the county tax dollars to the sheriff's department and will free up money to do other things.
He says people would save about $250,000 it costs to have their own police department. The council voted 3-1 in favor of eliminating the force. The one person in attendance says he was shocked his city leaders voted so quickly.
This is absolutely, I can't believe it. And the citizens of this city, of the city of Varnell, need to be at the next council meeting, and they need to start asking some questions of our council people. This is absolutely insane.
Varnell's police officers are now without a job. After the meeting adjourned, the 4 full-time and 6 part-time officers handed in their uniforms. The county will now patrol the area. Pourquoi says he wants to hire another deputy for the area. Officers say that's not enough.
Not only for the citizens of the city of Varnell, but now the extra burden is going to place on the sheriff's office to have to cover the calls for this town.
As it stands right now, Varnell does not have a police department. We contacted Whitfield County Sheriff Scott Chitwood. He tells us that the county protects all people in the area, including Varnell. In the studio, Tim Pham, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
The city attorney says they're unsure of the legal aspect of the actions that were taken today. Some Varnell council members say they did not come to the meeting well informed, and they say this vote needs to be researched
and determine whether or not this was the proper day, time, and forum for this motion and this vote, or whether under the open records law this is going to have to be done at a later time with a properly called public meeting.
So the drama continues in Varnell, and we'll follow this story closely and update you as more becomes available.